with me, guys? Can't wait to get this started. The Cardinals will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Liberty's offense will take the field first.
First down's the priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's
turning it on. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
The Flames come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they throw so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Flames look to keep this drive humming. They'll give it to the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Here's a hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting the field.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Louisville's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Might as well give it to him again. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
Just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot. They're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Graves. Makes the grab. Oh, what a cut. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up.
Tuned in.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Free yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him to get him on the ground.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. They'll try the run. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. The Flames, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He's got it on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Might be changing the route. Trying to get the edge on the right. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets...
Touchdown, Liberty! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
To the air, it's Graves. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's cut. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again up 10-3. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Got a first down. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Let's go! Going with the ground game left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. How about this? That's catch number 300 in his career.
And it doesn't matter who's been playing quarterback in this offense. Who's ever pulling the trigger, they know this guy is dependable. 300 catches, David, that is a lot.
Just unreal consistency. Over 300 catches. That is unbelievably amazing. The consistency, the work, the toughness, the durability. This dude's done it all.
Third down, man. You'd think this offense would want to throw it down the field, at least past the sticks. With this defense and their athleticism and speed, they gobbled him up behind the line of scrimmage.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quick pass on the jet motion. Hard running there. Looking for room at the 30. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the ball.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the end. Got his man on the outside. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Going for a ball. Touchdown, Flames. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And if you're being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinals will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Inside the 25. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They're trying to slam it in. Touchdown, Liberty! Great job by the back on the option. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to breaks into the open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Graves. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
Tuned in.
Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. The give to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set him up for the big play.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The option low. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. He's back in the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
Green 25.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Hits him in stride at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown play.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that swagger. Come on, guys.
Ready?
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the field, Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Flames will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are. Throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
The Cardinals with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Near the sticks, it's Whitaker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air. It's Graves. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Ready.
And the Cardinals have this offense rolling. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Unloads it left. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Let's go.
From the gun, wants to pass. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been
Time to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
And back to the air on second down. Right on target this time. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun, the inside kid. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets a head of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you...
Turning it on! He's at the top. Touchdown, Liberty! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points,
Tuned in.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Looking to pass. It's Graves. This one's complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Off the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. Job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Got the first himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Braves.
career, we've seen defenses try everything to stop this guy. They've bracketed him, double coverage, man coverage, zone coverage. It doesn't matter. He's the ultimate weapon. 60 touchdown catches is so good.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Running back searching for a hole. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right back to the well. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that now. What opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Run the gun. They'll try the middle. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down.
Ready, set.
And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to make it.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down with the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on first down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. Yeah.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. And they got it.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up the game, man. You've been getting beat all over the place. You're trying to make the score a little bit closer, maybe fight back in, maybe get competitive. Even your field goal unit isn't performing well. It's just not your day, dog.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jay. There he goes. Gets away from one. He's got space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
They'll run the option. To the ground with the back. Inside, just bang ahead. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Flames just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play.
Moves.
Power football with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
On the
The
double.
Flames line it up with a first and goal.
Pound 55 weak.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Go.
On the option. Leaves it with the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, they take a sack right down by the goal line, guys, and I think the route concept really didn't help the quarterback out there. Normally, you're thinking this is going to be a quick hitter, get the ball out of his hands fast, but that was a very slow developing route concept, and I think that's the biggest reason he got sacked.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
I believe in you, offense.
He's got him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Okay, ready?
So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. They'll go to the air. Going for 6. Touchdown, Liberty. Fired in from the red zone for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And that is why timing is so important in the pass game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack.
Set, ready.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still running at the 40. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Let's go, let's go.
He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Not enough for the first, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Throw it. Doesn't matter what the gets.
29 Philly. Ready.
Diesel with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Flames line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion.
You can score on these guys.
Here comes the option. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Just missing tackles. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Flames, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
And the Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Across the 25, he's got room. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Flames, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a space. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
Focus, boys. Focus.
And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Spider. 4-2 Spider.
He'll ride his man on the option. Here's the handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Working that wide receiver screen. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
I need to get my swag right there.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game. But the offense did their job.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Lost a throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's